Albert Pujols and Aaron Judge continue to be on the march for history. I want to start with Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols just keeps going. He is at 697 home runs. He has passed Alex Rodriguez and is now in sole possession of the fourth most home runs in the history of baseball. He is 3 away from 700, would be the fourth player ever to get 700 home runs. Only 3 have done it: Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, and this could be the next, Albert Pujols. He is 3 away. Please, Albert, please get this done. I need it to happen. He is the greatest hitter of his generation. It's unbelievable that he just keeps going with 2 more home runs. So he's at 697. With 2 more home runs, he'd be just the second player ever to have a 20-plus home run season at age 42 or older, joining Barry Bonds, who did so in 2007 when he had 28 home runs. Please, I would have thought 2 months ago that there's no chance. And the only chance that Albert Pujols would have to get 700 home runs would be coming back next year and playing another month or 2 of the season and getting it done, Mr. 3000 style. But post All-Star game, he has been on an Albert Pujols in his prime-esque tear. He has been tearing it up. He has put himself into a position to get this done. A month ago, he started heating up. And you start thinking, okay, this is becoming a cooler story, but really there's no way. And then he keeps going. And now it's to the point where I'm believing. And now I'm going to be just sad if it doesn't happen. I need it to happen. 3 more for Albert Pujols. And I tweeted this the other day as well. This is important. The St. Louis Cardinals have a big lead in their division. Big lead. The division's all but wrapped up. It is time to put Albert Pujols in the starting lineup every single game for the rest of the season. Make it happen. Get him those at-bats. This isn't all that I tweeted because that would be too many characters. This is exactly what I tweeted. Enough is enough. All hands on deck with Albert Pujols. You have an 8-game lead in the division. He's 4 home runs away from 700 in his last season. Now it's 3 away. Start him every game. Let's go. The guy's production, by the way, is still there. He's in the games he is starting. He had a multi-hit game the other day. He had a double. He had a homer. And then in home run 697, they were losing 2-1 in the 9th inning. He hits a home run. They end up winning that game. I mean, this guy is producing unlike we have seen from him for years now. So put him in the starting lineup. This is important. You've won the division. This is important for one of probably the greatest player in franchise history. And it's important to your team. It's important to the fans of baseball. It's important to Albert Pujols. Let's get this through the finish line. Let's make this happen. And getting one at bat for the rest of the year, let's say there's 20 games left, getting 1 at bat isn't going to cut it. But getting 4 at bats in those 20 games, well, guess what? That's a lot more at bats. That's what needs to happen. Marmol needs to put him in the starting lineup every single day, and we need to get Albert Pujols over the finish line. He is 3 home runs away from the mark of 700. Aaron Judge also continues to march towards history. 55 homers, 6 away from 61. He needs 62 to break the record, Roger Maris's record of 61, which is the American League record. His pace has slowed a little bit over the past few days. We're on pace now for him to get right around that mark. His current pace is 63 homers, which would tie him with Sammy Sosa's at 64, and he has the 5th most in a single season in history. So we're falling a little bit off of that pace now, dropping back to 63. At one point, we were up to 65, but he's gone a few games in a row without getting there now. I'm still hopeful he gets there. I think he can get there. What we've seen from Aaron Judge all year long is he'll fall off of the pace that he had been on, and he'll go 3 or 4 games without hitting a home run. The entire world will freak out, and then that next day, he hits 2 home runs in a game, and he's right back on pace. I think he can get it done as well. I am hopeful. There is a little bit of drama here, if you will. I don't know if drama is the way to go about it, but Roger Maris's son has gotten involved here, and in his eyes, and the eyes of his family, Roger Maris holds the all-time record. They don't view Barry Bonds' record as the actual record, which, to be fair, I probably wouldn't either if I was the Marises. But let's be honest here. Barry Bonds' home run record of 73 is the record. And Aaron Judge has talked about this in the past and has it's been thrown at him that is Roger Maris's record the all-time record? And he said, no, it's Barry Bonds. He doubled down again on that this past week and says, he said, that was a pretty unreal year. That's a hard number to catch. Aaron Judge on Barry Bonds' home run record set in 2001. He also said that he believes the real record is Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds is 73. He said, I grew up in California. That's the record. I grew up watching Barry Bonds. He set the record. It's his, and I am chasing him. Obviously, passing Roger Maris is a feat that he wants to get done. I want to get done. I hope he sets the all-time American League single-season home run record, but it wouldn't be the all-time record. Judge said, this is a John Heyman tweet. Judge says Bonds' home run record is the real record. Judge grew up in Northern California watching Bonds. Maris's son expresses disappointment about Judge's opinion. You know what's not bothering Aaron Judge at this point in the year? Roger Maris's son's opinion. I don't think that's going to hold him back from getting this done. What do you think, Taylor?
No, I don't think so either. I think he's more worried about getting wins and clinching up that division for the Yankees, but I don't think Maris's son is necessarily at the top of the priority of his concerns right now.
I don't think when Aaron Judge falls asleep at night, he's thinking, man, I sure disappointed Roger Maris's son. And that's no knock to Roger Maris's son. If my dad held the single-season Yankees home run record, which he does not, he holds the record for most dad jokes told in the corn at the Field of Dreams in Iowa, which is a great record in itself. Now, if somebody came along and claimed that they broke the record, I wouldn't allow it. I'd say, no, you didn't. My dad's record is the record. So I get where he's coming from. But come on, like really in the middle of all of this, you're going to come out and say you're disappointed in Aaron Judge? Come on. What are we doing? I don't know. I hope he gets it done. I hope both of those guys get it done. Aaron Judge marching towards history. Albert Pujols marching towards history as well. Let's get it done. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.